good to see you all.
I won't die. Maybe.
Don't say that.
I won't
Can
make
everybody
any promises.
Can everybody see the fact that Briggs is our lovely Tristan Luck is going to be late this evening, and so he's earned the moniker right there on stream, Stinky Boy.
Stinky Boy late.
Yep, Stinky Boy is late, but it's neither here nor there. Right here, right now, what are we here for? Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
5th edition. Who do we got? We got Egan. Wild Magic Barbarian. Played by our good friend, Jacob. Christina. Sassy Bitch. Played by Brendan. Sassy Bitch. Toric. Big, strong, himbo, stupid. Emotionally intelligent. Filled with a quiet rage about injustices in the world. Going down a darker path? We don't know yet. Played by Lane.
Hey.
Hottest man I know.
Thanks, baby.
Pixie Argentum. Played by the sexiest goblin I know. Brandon. So, quick recap, everybody. For those that may not have been here for the last chapter. Our intrepid adventurers had found themselves deep within the bowels of the fortress known as Thornhold, the eponymous namesake of Egan's hometown. And it was a little bit harrowing. They did away with a couple of the of people that were clearly upper echelons of the cult movement within Thornhold. They found out that the mercenaries that had been brought in to sort of deal with the rabble-rousers in the community and to ease over the transition from the rightful and just leadership of the town elders to the tyrannical, strange, and eldritch doppelganger cult were the Zentarim. That these mercenaries had been brought in not too terribly long ago, less than a full cycle of the moon. This led to a confrontation of sorts, coin changing hands, a little bit of investigation by Pixie and Gavin to the mines, where they had been told that a dragon slumbered. Whether those rumors are true remain to be seen. And Toric has roused the Zents with a promise of coin and a certain amount already paid in order to push them against this last bastion of the doppelganger cult of Moander that is within the mines that are owned by the Argentums themselves. Now, we join our heroes literally right at the cusp of a quick initiative.
Fuck.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm fighting, bro.
Yeah, I was pretty sure initiative was on the table here.
Yeah, because Egan and I are going to be very late getting back because of my double nat 1 survival check.
Yes. Christina and Egan had been sent on a quick jaunt to go and pick up a Harper cachet that had been stashed somewhere west of Thornhold. But Christina, being an incredibly erudite and educated individual in the realms of arcanum and high society and urban lifestyles, is unfortunately a fool when you a babe in the woods, so to speak, when put into the wildlands outside of civilized society. So
yeah.
now
What's a
now
Flint and Tinder?
Yes, now Flint and Tinder, isn't that the name of that bar that you used to hang out in? So
That's right, yeah.
Now, however, there won't be a map for this as the encounter is so incredibly small. It is literally 2 guardsmen that were sitting outside of the gates east of Thornhold, leading up to the Thornhold itself. And Toric, the leader of the guards, Vincent, and leader of the Zentaro, Vincent, and I believe there was also Briggs present.
Was with us,
yeah, unfortunately, Briggs says, Toric, I smell incredibly bad. I'm sorry. Yar, me armpits stink like the depths. Yar, I have to go. I need some soap because I'm fucking stinky and I'm just so gross. I gotta go. I'm covered in seaweed and fish shit and I gotta go. Yar, there's barnacles on me cock, Toric. I gotta go. And so at that, he whips around a complete 180 and he just is out of the scene as quickly as.
I'm gonna turn this robot into spare parts.
Tristan's gonna kill you, Aaron.
Tristan is not here because of any sort of bad reason or anything like that. Nothing that's unforgivable. The man is at work and he's going to be a little bit late. So, however,
no, it's unforgivable.
However,
off the show,
as I get to arbitrate anything that the character does when they are not around, Briggs has barnacles on his cock and he's got to run away. So, at that point, I'm going to ask for initiative from Toric.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get
7.
initiative from Vincent real quick. And then it's just the 2 guardsmen. I believe you had gone thundering past on Matilda, though, and had trounced one of the guardsmen already.
Yeah, spanked him good.
Yeah, spanked him very thoroughly. So I'm going to do this. Do this just because we don't have a map doesn't mean that we can't have a little bit of fun and flavor. We're gonna do my favorite little combat theme, Baboom, just because I love this song. There we go. Okay, now from there, that sitting right here. Okay, now. The guardsman is going to go first. A tall, lanky gentleman, pointed ears, seems to be of half-elven descent. However, the moment that Toric rushes past and trounces his one friend from horseback, he points a hand at Matilda. And a chain of eldritch words flow out of this guardsman's mouth. He drops the facade of being just a guardsman. The mace falls from his hand, and his now empty hands start going through a range of eldritch motions. And can I get you to roll a wisdom saving throw for Matilda?
What does she have?
0. It is a horse.
So she has +3. So it's a 7.
That is a 7. Matilda is, you see the whites of Matilda's eyes. Her eyes go completely wide. And in seemingly an instant, her mane, her tail, her skin, her fur is completely lathered in sweat. And she rears back, and I'm going to have you make an athletics check to just hold on, unless you would like to simply let go and dismount.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump off. I'm gonna bail off if she's losing her marbles.
Okay. As you jump off of the back of Matilda, Matilda throws an eye back to you and then bolts with all of the swiftness that can be mustered by a horse her size in a direction completely opposite the guardsman.
Okay.
And then it is Vincent's turn. Vincent draws a spear from his back, takes a shield out from his side on a hook, and starts advancing towards, but gives you plenty of room to make the first move. And then it's your turn.
All right, great. So Matilda bounced. Trumpet is there, right?
Trumpet is there. Trumpet was being accosted by the one that you hit.
How many other goobers do I have?
Just the one.
Oh, sweet. How far away am I?
You are maybe 30 feet.
Yeah, okay, sweet. I'm gonna start slowly approaching, and as I do, I'm just gonna go trumpet, duck, and I'm just gonna whip the hammer at this guy's head.
You see Trumpet just like go prone, hit the dirt, and go, "Ah!" And then in the mud.
Oh shit! I shouldn't be rolling at advantage. 21.
21.
Yeah.
You see an amulet that's being worn by this guardsman flare to life. A green field of waving energy flies out to protect the guardsman, and Zilvran just goes right through, shattering it into 1,000 arcane panes of glass, and roll damage.
20.
Oh
20?
my god.
Thud! The guardsman hits the dirt, unconscious. And with that, initiative's over.
Boom. Boom, baby.
It could have been a lot more exciting than that. Unfortunately, one hit from Torek is an absolute nightmare, and the spell that was being cast wasn't enough for a 21. So, what would you like to do? Vincent puts his spear on his back, puts his shield back on the hook that is on his belt, and he just sort of looks around, alert.
I whistle for my horse now that I'm sure whatever's happening to her is probably done.
You hear the often heard among the streets of water, the heavy as Matilda comes back.
Oh, who's a good girl? Did you get scared?
She still has like all of the trappings of like fear on her horse face. However, Matilda definitely is in her own mind again, just a little rattled.
Yeah, like I give her some pets and like I make sure she's okay, and I look over at Trumpet and I'm like, oh, so you should definitely be traveling with us because apparently it's the safest place you can be.
What? I should be. I can probably stay in town.
Are you sure there's not going to be more guards like them around town?
If there are, then they've got something coming for them. He pats like an 8-inch blade on his hip.
Oh, just be careful. Actually, Vincent, could you send one of your men to make sure that Trumpet is protected?
I could do that.
All right.
But every man that we don't have during the siege on the mine is a detriment.
I understand.
You understand that?
Well, we're down one man. We're down to 49, and I think we'll be all right.
We work better as a unit.
Okay, Trumpet, do you want somebody with you, or are you gonna go hide?
I don't want to be a burden. And I think that I can get news to some people that I know are sound within Thornhold. I think I can do that.
If that's the case, be safe.
I will. And then he just takes the two big sacks that he was dragging behind him, and he's like, I brought these for you, and they're each about as tall as like a prepubescent child, like about 3.5 to 4 feet tall.
Okay.
And he opens them up there, and they seem round on the outside and made with like oiled leathers. And he pries them open by the loops of cordage that sit at the top of the bags.
Drawstring.
The drawstring, and the Inside are wooden cylinders that are just completely sealed. They look like little barrels, but the tops of each of them are made from metal instead of a regular wooden topper, and are sealed, like completely sealed.
Sweet. What are they again? What are those?
These are smoke powder. They're
Yeah.
They're laced with oil of impact. As far as I know, because they're supposed to go off at a certain time. There's a little charge inside the fireworks that they set off, and then the oil of impact sends them everywhere. So these are typically used by our blacksmith to create fireworks and sparkers and all sorts of festive things. But it's the only thing that I can think of that might give you an edge out of what I know of.
I think I'm gonna find a use for these.
Okay, just be careful with them. They're highly flammable, and
I'm counting on it.
They don't. Just be far away when these go off, hey?
No promises. And I just walk away with Matilda's reins in hand, and I go back to the front of the troops.
Okay. You make your way back, and after a short period of time, you'll hit the back ranks of the folks. Where was Pixie?
I can't actually remember. I know she was with Gavin.
You were gonna follow an invisible guy, but then it didn't work, right?
I think Pixie and Gavin were back at Thornhold. And the two of them had to. I forget where exactly you went, but
you found out there was a hole, and then you came back.
You did come back. Yeah. No, they went to the mine. They did their investigations. There was the invisible person wearing all green finery that turned invisible and headed towards town, and they came back. Like that had already happened. But I do seemingly not. I don't seem to recall where you had went off to after that fact. I want to say that you were traveling with Zatarum towards the mine, since you had the information about the extra entrance in the mine and the guard rotations and all that different kind of stuff. But I cannot actually specifically remember.
Yeah, neither can I. I think we were heading back to the mine because we're about to make our entrance, and I was gonna go through that tiny hole in the wall, invisible. I think that was
right.
So I could flank, and get surprise.
Makes sense. So you and Gavin. Now Gavin pipes up. Pixie, I do not have too terribly many spells left. I got one more good invisibility left in me, and then I'm tapped, and I've only got that for about an hour, so we got to use it sparingly. And if you want me to come into the mines with you, make my way past the guard, then we've got to we've got to make it quick. Because to be completely frank, if you're gonna be making your way through that little hole, that wee hole, then I'm going in through the front door, and that's that.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, that's what I like to hear. All right, so we're gonna go ahead of these lot. They're gonna be moving in formation, and then you and I are gonna make our way inside and get some intel. Correct?
Absolutely.
All right, you're gonna go in through the hole.
Yeah.
I'll go in through the front door, and I'm going to try to convene with you inside. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Do we have a signal? Can you make a noise? Something like that, so that I know.
Caw!
That's shite. That's got to be the worst fucking signal noise I've ever heard in my life. I'm thinking.
You got a better idea?
Yeah, lots of them. I'm thinking my sounds that you might be able to fucking hear in mine. I'll throw a rock, or I'll knock a rock, or I'll knock a rock against the wall
3 times in a specific pattern, something like that. Something where they're not like, there's clearly no fucking birds in this mine. And maybe there's like an invisible son of a bitch.
Okay. How about with the rock, like you were saying?
All right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna grab a rock. I'm gonna tap it against the wall, like 3-4 times, and it's gonna be in a staccato. Tuck tuck tuck, tuck 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 tuck. All right.
Okay.
And then you're gonna know it's me. I'm not gonna be too loud with it, but it's gonna sound something like, it's gonna sound something out of place, like rocks falling or something like that, and then you're gonna recognize it. Okay.
Hopefully.
No, listen, you need to fucking recognize it. That's fucking scary to me that you say that. If you don't, okay, if you don't recognize the fucking the rocks, like, then you should then make your dumb fucking bird noise. All right.
All right.
'Cause I'll fucking recognize that, but if you don't understand talk 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 talk, then, well, we'll cross.
Gavin, let's just go.
I'm just worried. Like, I do not want you to.
We'll figure it out.
No, we're gonna figure it out now, because I'm not going in the mine. And listen, I can do something else. Like, I could do, like I could scrape a blade against the wall, like something like that.
I feel like that might be. Just do the rock thing. I'll get it.
Okay. Let's fucking. All right. Let's hope so. So, I guess we get moving.
Yes. Yeah, I don't want you to. I'll go first, considering my invisibility doesn't run out.
All right.
I'm going to make a signal just before I get in the hole. We'll do the same thing, just the noise on the rock.
All right. Yeah.
Just before I get through the hole, and that's your signal to go in the front door. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna try to go in around the same time as you. How about I just give you 2 or 3 minutes after we separate, and you're getting in the hole, and then I go in.
Perfect. That sounds good. Let's do this.
Okay, let's do it. And then he just starts running at a gentle jog towards the mine.
Okay.
Yep.
Any survival checks needed?
No, you guys definitely know the path to the mine at this point. There's no survival checks. There's no second guessing of where the mine is. You know the path. You've been down it twice today, so you're very familiar with what path to take to get there, as well as staying in the underbrush.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Yeah, and I guess once we get there, we'll just go with the plan.
All right. And then the two of you make haste away. So Christina and Egan, after a period of time, you both eventually hit the apparent clearing where the Harper cache is hidden. There's a large standing stone, a very obvious. Actually, can I get a knowledge nature? Can I get a nature check from both of you as you push through the underbrush of the woods west of Thornhold and into a proper clearing? So you both recognize that the large, sort of almost obelisk-like figure that's in the center of the clearing is a standing stone, a marker of druidic and natural power, a place where spirits of nature will congregate in order to, just be more at one with the earth itself, et cetera, et cetera. Christina, You notice that this one has been recently erected and doesn't have any of the trappings of being quote unquote blessed, presided over by a druid. It's, in fact, you notice that like right at the top, you see a marker of a Harper secondary symbol. It's not a harp. It is a collection of vines hanging down over a cave entrance with the
it's a Harper code symbol.
It's definitely a Harper code symbol. It's something out of like a cipher that you would have understood. But yeah, in seeing that, you're like on this standing stone somewhere. There's going to be this this cachet. So just go ahead and give me a real quick investigation.
Okay.
Come on, Christina Flax.
12. So before too terribly long, it doesn't take like forever. But and you also, knowing that it's here, understanding that you're looking for something hidden, it all sort of comes together and you find it without being too terribly waylaid. So you find a squarish outcropping just coming off of the stone, and with a series of small movements, prying, you remove the stone itself, and in behind is a metallic lockbox that's unlocked. And you pull that out. It's about the size of your head. And you open it up, and inside you see several very obviously labeled potions of healing. It is 3 potions of greater healing.
Ooh.
Yeah. You find a crystal that is very symmetrical. It looks like a quartz of some sort. And in the very center of this quartz is a liquid that is swirling. You're not entirely sure what it is. Go ahead and throw me an Arcana check. And the last thing in the box is a singular arrow. The Arcana check reveals the fact that the swirling liquid that is inside seems to be a entrapped spell. It seems to be a magical item that contains a spell of some sort. You're not entirely sure what it is, but it's abjuration. Break it and you should receive some sort of protection. But with a 13, this is a little bit out of your ken. The arrow itself, black from tip to fletching. Wrapped around it seems to be, and inlaid into the arrow itself, seems to be the bones of some small creature. The tip of it is etched in green runes that seem to shift and swirl as you look at them.
All right. I look up at Egan and I'm like, well, this is what we came here for. I know what most of it does.
All right, well, grab it and let's go.
I take it all.
Egan can tell just at a glance and at a sniff that the arrow is far and away the most potent magical item in that collection.
Can I make an Arcana check about the arrow on the way back as well?
You can, yeah, absolutely.
Arcana, where are you? Here we go.
Ooh, dirty.
You've seen it before.
Yeah.
And you've read about it. You've seen it in textbooks. You've heard it talked about, and on more than one occasion, you've stared at it within the locked, jeweled case in the back of Aurora's Realms shop. This is a blank arrow of slaying.
Ooh.
This will either kill or cripple whatever you hit with it. there is a blank resistance that needs to be made by anyone struck, and should they fail that save, they will die.
Whoa.
Wow. So,
None of us are archers.
none of you are archers.
Well,
I don't think there's a bow among you.
I think
You got crossbows. Plenty of
I
those.
do have a
Can
light crossbow.
we just put that in my
Would it
Like,
work if you just
shooter?
stabbed them with it?
that's what I was thinking. I'm not there.
As far as you know,
That's what
it's-
Elaine was
it would be an improvised weapon. It would be hard to maneuver specifically, but Egan, Egan might not be a scholar, and they may not be the most educated individual here. But there is one thing you know: if
Stick
it's got
with
a
the pointy end.
if there's a pointy end on it, it can go into them.
I'm proficient with improvised weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
Sick.
say that
Surprise,
out loud?
motherfucker!
Do you say that out loud? I look
Well, no,
at the arrow.
yeah, out loud, Egan just asks if it would work if we
Oh.
just stabbed somebody
Oh,
with it.
Christina looks and's like, yeah, you put the pointy end to this and somebody, they're fucking toast.
All right,
Christina's a little bit aware that, like,
I'll
Egan's
get the
pretty handy
pointy
with a
end
chair.
to the big bad.
Okay, I hand Egan the arrow.
All right. So now that the both of you, in order to catch up in like a timely fashion, I'm going to ask for an athletics check from both of you. Now that you're not
God.
trying to like sprint across or trying to like navigate and find like a hidden cache, you're now just
We're
trying to
just
make like
roughing
you're just making like a raw like running. So
Wow.
I move fast anyway.
Yeah,
yeah, that's super true.
that's a
So
difference of +7 on our rolls, though.
it is. So, all right. So before long, you'll hit the back end. Toric and Vincent
Oh, yeah.
very swiftly catch back up with the rear guard of the Zentarum half platoon that you sent towards the mine. Now, Vincent looks over to Toric. From astride, Matilda looks up to you and says, "So, Toric, how are we approaching this?"
All right. So I think my thoughts as they stand, the best I've got is I think we should assault the front of the mine, however deep it is. I think we should. I'm going to give your troops these sparkle sticks. And here's the plan. I think we shoot them at the entrance, create a distraction, hopefully buy Pixie and Gav enough time to do something heroic, free the elders, figure out whatever they're doing. And while they do that, we keep them all busy at the front. We have shields and spears in front. We shoot volleys of arrows. How many archers do you have?
I have a collection of 10 dedicated archers.
Wonderful. And a few that can wield a crossbow, I hope.
They can all.
Very good. So I think to start things off, we'll fire off some of these fireworks, get their attention, draw them out, give Pixie and Gav enough time to break some of the elders out of their bondage, and also hopefully give Egan and Christina enough time to get back here with something really awesome, because they're going on a field trip, and they're bringing me a cool thing.
Torque, I don't think that these are fireworks.
What are they?
That's just 2 casks of smoke powder.
Oh, it's just the powder itself.
He's like, hold on. And he just
I thought it was
he
fireworks.
holds up a hand and whistles, and the collection of scents come to a halt. Pry one of those open.
All right. And Torek just pulls it up. He's excited. Okay, what's in here?
Open it up, and like right to the brim is just a grayish, tacky powder.
Oh, my God.
So that's just a bomb, Torque. That's
Sure
all that
is.
is. That's all that is. You can stick a wick in it and roll it down a hill and blow the fucking hell out of it.
That's really cool.
Maybe.
But I'm not sure that's what we want right off the bat.
Well, I think it'd probably be for the best if we, well, chose a very tactical moment to deploy these.
I think that's a great idea.
Because if we put these anywhere inside of the mine and we
that's
set them
coming
off, it's just coming down. I've never seen this much smoke powder in one place. I'm not entirely sure what kind of a fireworks show these people set off every year, but this is enough for, well, several nights.
Vincent, I'm not familiar. How big of a bomb is this?
I wish I could tell you. I've only ever dealt with like small incendiary or I've served on ships where there was some deck to deck combat, and some of the privateers were wielding small bombs. They were maybe smaller than my fist, and those could blow a hole in the side of the ship. And that's about this big. And these casks, then he goes to lift one up. He's like, that's got to be like 50 pounds. Like, that's as big as a child.
So we start with arrows and not with the powder, but
Or if we start with the powder, we just got to make sure that anyone that we want safe
is not
out of the mine. Yeah.
No, picking up on that for sure.
It's very important. Not that I care one way or the other, to be completely honest, but if you're invested in anyone down there, then don't put these in yet.
Yeah, nope. These are on standby.
Right.
I still do think we should do a siege, though.
Oh, no. Certainly.
Yeah. It seems like the best plan. Draw them out as far as we can, and then I haven't seen you fight, but something tells me you're no slacker. We get in there, we tear it up.
You knocked me the hell out.
Well,
you're a fair amount tougher than I am.
I'm awesome.
We just have numbers, my friend. That's all we have.
That's good. Numbers are good.
And I don't even know if we have that. I'm not entirely sure how many people they have down in the mine.
Well, I'm worth at least 10.
Right.
And Egan's worth at least 20. So we've got the numbers.
Okay. As long as you're sure. Because all it takes is one weird spell, and they'll turn us against each other, or worse.
Stick near me.
All right. And you start making your way through the underbrush. And you hear coming up behind you, thump, 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 footsteps. Look back. Vincent whips around. It's Egan, Christina.
Oh.
Sweaty and gross, running through the brush.
I was worried you weren't going to make it.
I cast prestidigitation on myself so that I'm
Too late.
no longer sweaty and
Christina
gross.
was
Too late.
Fashionably late.
Yeah. We made it. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I'm glad. Any word on Pixie and Gav?
As far as I know, they went to scope out the place.
All right. Well, just wondering if you heard anything.
No.
Right. So let's get this straight. We're going to be just sieging the front of the mine, correct?
I think so, yeah.
We'll set up a formation, and we will push back against anyone who comes out, fire upon them.
Yep.
And when they have set up their defensive formations, then we send in the goon squad, you folks.
Yep.
I imagine Pixie and Gavin have already found a way in without alerting anyone.
I'm assuming so. This is all depending on them. If we get there and they're outside, this whole plan's fucked.
Right. All right. Well, then I suggest that we hold about a kilometer away from the mine's entrance. We set up a perimeter, and then upon the information that we get from Pixie and Gavin, then we attack.
Sounds reasonable.
If we don't hear anything from them, though, we just lay siege.
Now, what kind of timeline would you like that to be on?
If we get there and we don't see or hear from them in... Oh, God. If their scouts spot us, we go. One way or the other.
I don't think that's the case either. If we draw them out to us, then what if we're laying siege to them, all of the cards are in their hands, and if they're ready for us, then they're ready for us. But I don't think us being spotted is going to really be a detriment to those two. If they can turn invisible, as they've said, then, well, either they'll be seen or they won't.
All right. When we arrive, we'll give them 10 minutes.
10 minutes? All right. All right.
They work fast.
Very fast.
Hey, Briggs. Welcome
Oh!
back.
Oh, do we got a Briggs?
Finish
Yar.
stripping himself of barnacles.
Okay.
How was the barnacles?
Yeah. How's your barnacles?
It's a barnacle.
Okay, and then we got to get bump and dump, and we can do one of these. Oh,
Briggs, in case you missed it, we're almost at the cave. We're almost at the mine, and Egan and Christina just caught up with us, so we should be good to go.
We did it. Everyone's together again.
Well, no, Pixie and Gav are definitely still not with us.
Oh, they're fucking in a bush. Okay, I got it. Glad to see that storyline's come to its conclusion. So
If that's what they want to be doing, I'm sure they could be doing that. They can both be invisible. Do you think that boning interrupts invisibility?
boning is not an attack. No.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
Is
so
the
it
skip-
sounds like they're good.
Yeah, well. So, just to catch Briggs up.
Nah, it's fine. I missed it. Don't worry about it.
There's something that you'd be privy to. Yeah.
It's bombs.
Nah. Don't tell me. No, don't tell me. I'll figure it out as we go. Where are we? We're at the entrance to a cave.
Yeah, pretty much. But you're gonna let me finish.
No.
So
No, I don't want to know. No.
One sec. Yeah, but you were there for it, so it's too bad.
I wasn't there.
On a memento, your character was. That's how consistency works in timelines. And so,
Was he though?
yes,
Does he exist without me?
yes, he has to. All right. So, what had happened was you had run because of how stinky you were. You ran away from the encounter in the combat, but what had happened was you were privy to the fact that Trumpet had delivered 2 gigantic child-sized casks of smoke powder, the explosives that are used in fireworks. Vincent and Torek had done a little bit of discussing on whether or not, or how rather, to siege the mines. They did a little back and forth, but it was decided that there should be a line of archers standing in behind the main force, and that when the siege actually happens, it is going to be a sort of encounter. You deal with whomever is coming out of the mine at the time, and when the actual conflict starts, the Zents will not give ground. They will merely create a breathing space for the heavy hitters, i.e. you folks, to make your way into the mine.
Question.
Yeah.
When you say child size, are you referring to like human child or like halfling child, goblin child? You know, there's a lot of different sizes of children.
There's like they're like 3.5 feet tall.
Ah, so like Goliath children. Got it.
Well, like a preteen, like they were, or not a preteen, rather, like a
Pixie-sized.
pre-adolescent, like like a 3.5 foot, 4 foot tall,
So like a baby Toric. Got it.
like a baby Toric. Yeah, Toric at
When I
6
was-
years old.
When I was born, I was 32 pounds.
Your
Yes.
poor mother.
That's what my dad said, though, my whole life.
So, regardless, that is what Briggs comes back to as he is traveling with the Zentish forces leading towards the mines. Now, we return back quickly to Pixie and Gavin. You both arrive at the mines. You're probably a solid stone's throw away from the actual mines entrance itself. Gavin just says, "All right, good luck. It's time to go." And then he
Hold on. Pixie's gonna respond and say, "Be safe," and then she's gonna go invisible, and then give him a kiss on his cheek, and then run away.
it's like, "Oh, ooh,
Ooh.
oh, all right." And then he casts a spell, and he also goes invisible. And you just hear his feet take off in a completely separate direction from your own as you make your way up atop the craggy rock face leading up to the small entrance that you had found before. Now, Pixie, you do reach that small opening, and you see that Gavin wasn't lying. It's very tight. It's probably maybe 1.5 foot, 2 feet across at its widest. And can I get a perception check, please?
Incoming pixie rules?
Incoming pixie rolls.
Incoming pixie rolls. The hole seems a little dangerous.
I'm gonna take a deep breath, and people are counting on me, and I'm gonna shimmy on through.
Okay. Can I get an athletics, please?
One bit of that.
Mhm.
Hey.
So
Only because I have a +6.
with all of the training and practice that you've had with athleticism and feats of climbing and moving around the cityscape, you are familiar with the handholds and the positions that you need to put yourself in. You wedge your knees at a couple of points. There's a couple of points where you yourself, as slender and small as you are, need to suck your gut in and let your breath out to shimmy further down as
This is a waking nightmare.
it goes straight down, and then it angles off into a more slender passageway, and you just start shimmying your ass down further into this hole. And yes, it is claustrophobic. And give me a perception check, please.
Hey.
You hear it before you see it or feel it, but you hear clattering coming up from above you of stones falling down.
I'm gonna move as fast as I fucking can.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
That's a +9.
You need to move, and you need to be slim. And you pull your arms in, you make yourself slim, you let out all of your breath, and you just start grabbing onto earth and stone as you feel on your back and your shoulders rocks coming from the top of the opening fall down upon you. It's collapsing. This isn't a proper anything. This is just a crag that perhaps was used as an exhaust chute years ago, but now is just disused and completely defunct, unmaintained, and the stones fall on you and fall on you, and the rubble and the dirt is covering your face. Your shoulders get caught, your legs get bunched up, and then for probably about 5-10 seconds, you can't breathe. The dirt has covered your face. The rocks are pushing in on your arms, and you fall. You feel your legs clear of the hole, and you fall. About 6 feet. You scrape your knees. You rub the dirt out of your eyes, and you see yourself in a room. It's a cookhouse, a place where miners would prepare meals. There's a few simple wooden shelves, pots of different sealed foods, aligning them, a cook's fire with a spit over top, and a rough wooden door set into the side of the room. There's no one in here, but give me a perception check, please.
Ooh.
You hear it. All of that commotion and all the stones falling down upon you, and the exhaust port collapsing behind you has gotten the attention of someone that's outside of this room. That door's about to swing open. People are coming.
Is there a table?
There is a table. Give me a stealth check.
I'm gonna hide under the table.
If you're still invisible, you have advantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 2 humanoid individuals barge into the room. You see that they wear all of the trappings of a miner. They're wearing simple garb, tools on a belt around their waist. Grubby, faces blackened, hands dirty. It seems like they are mining down here. And the individuals look around the room. One of them looks to the other. Both of them clearly men, masculine features, broad shoulders. One of them looks to the other. Chimney collapsed. The other one looks to him. Yeah. Guess we're going to have to plug it up. Should have had it plugged up a while ago. Can't have animals coming down here. I don't want to clean it up. And the guy looks at him. Well, fuck me neither. All right. Scissors, paper, shears. Come on. Fuck. Yeah, all right. You owe me a drink, though. It's a lot of stone. Yeah, whatever, dude. Okay, just fucking get out of here. And bring me a shovel. I'll start hand bombing this. And get back here. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. One of them leaves the room. The other guy starts picking up rocks with his bare hands, moving them into a corner of the room.
I'm gonna sneak out of the room.
You make your way out of the room, following through the open door. And it leads to a narrow hallway, square cut, not rough. It seems well designed. Buttresses and all the trappings of a mine corridor. Lit with small oil lanterns. You follow the hallway. And eventually it opens up into a very large, cavernous hallway with 2 minecart tracks leading downwards into the dark. The other path leads up, likely into the likely to the mine's entrance, and then you see another hallway just across from where you stand right now.
Do I have any sense of like directionality when it comes to like where I entered versus where the entrance, like the front entrance, should be?
Do you see what? Sorry.
Do I have any perception on like directionality? Like I came in through the chimney.
Yes.
Would I be able to tell directionally where the front entrance is?
Yes. You absolutely could. The tracks that lead upwards likely leads to a couple of side rooms and maybe some disused mine shafts. And then the mining tracks obviously lead to the front entrance.
Okay, I'll follow the mining tracks, and I'm gonna be trying to listen for the.
Give me a perception.
Okay. Not rolling too bad right now.
You don't hear anything.
I guess I'll keep going.
Okay. Towards the entrance?
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way to the entrance. It's not a terrible distance away. And you see the light that comes from the main entryway. As you make your way up, several people pass you by. Individuals that are wearing miner's garb, but one definitely stands out. There's an individual that is wearing a very articulate mask. Stark white, 2 black pits for the eyes, with sort of almost a solar flare tentacular motif coming off of each side. And he makes his way down past where you're standing. He gets about 10 feet away from where you're standing. Turns around. You see him pull his mask up. It is a half-elven man. He looks one way, looks the other. His eyes pass over you. Puts his mask back down. Keeps making his way further into the mine.
Pixie was holding her breath that entire time. So, I'm gonna keep moving towards the entrance and see if I can hear the clanking.
Give me another perception.
Probably not.
You don't hear anything.
Can I see the entrance now?
You can see the entrance, the light pouring in, the 2 guards standing at the front of it, in the way of anyone coming in. In a moment, the 2 guards look at each other and then whip around and start running towards where you are.
I'll slowly move around them.
Okay. Give me another stealth check, please.
With advantage.
With advantage.
The Big Daddy. Come on.
That's a nat 20.
Hey, let's fucking go.
You press yourself into the darkest, most pixie-shaped recess in the wall. It's almost like something that was made for you to hide in was placed there by a higher power, and you slide in effortlessly as they rush past, and you just hear one say to the other in a language that you don't understand. And then one of them looks to the other, and in a moment of unspoken communication, they nod. And one rushes down into the mine, and the other one rushes back to stand at their station.
Do I notice anything that would say that Gavin is around? He didn't respond to the calling.
If you had to make a guess, he's further in the mine than you are.
Like further down the tracks? I'm just a little fuzzy on what the layout is here.
So, from where you were, the entrance of the mine is, let's say, right here. And then it leads downwards. And then you were at a bisecting hallway that led from one place to another. There's a hallway on this side and a hallway on this side. One of them led to the cookhouse, and the other led you don't know where.
Okay.
And then going further into the hallway was the mine proper. Further close to the entrance, there was also 2 dilapidated mine shafts, other disused hallways, earlier parts of the mine that have been serviced, used, and abandoned.
Okay. I'm gonna go start heading towards the passage that I
The one that you
know where
saw.
to go.
You saw the one, like the one that was across from the cookhouse that you had no idea where it led?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try and quicken my pace a little bit because I know that Gavin doesn't have a ton of time being invisible.
Okay. You start busting trail. Torek,
Yeah.
Christina, Egan, and Briggs.
Perception check.
No, no. Can I get insights from all of you?
$14.
Oh God. All right. So
Wait,
Torek-
Tristan, are you muted? Sorry.
Shouldn't be.
Oh, there you go.
No.
Never mind.
Torek, you are the only one that seems to notice. You're a seasoned veteran. You're a seasoned soldier. The Zentarum are getting a little antsy. You were given a 10-minute timeline. It's got to be getting close to that. And then they were told to advance. They're limbering up weapons. Some of them are very quietly sharpening whetstones along the blades. A couple of them are oiling up. They take like little bits of wax and they oil up their light crossbow strings. Some of them are fitting their armor, tightening pauldrons. These are soldiers that are getting ready for something serious. And you're running out of time.
Oh, me too, baby. All right. Well, we haven't heard anything from Pixie and Gav, so I think we move forward with the assault.
If you want, you can try to buy them a little bit more time. You said they worked quickly, but I don't particularly want to give these people too terribly much time to prepare.
No, I said 10 minutes. We go now.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah, all right. How do you want to do it? I don't mean the formation. I mean if things go sideways. What do we do?
If the formation starts to break, push in after us. We'll break you a hole. Our goal is retrieval. That's the goal.
All right. If the goal is retrieval,
Draw as many of their forces to the mouth. We go in. We break the line. You follow in after us. Give us support.
he places a boot on top of one of the casks. If you're all going in there and you don't come out, and it looks like they've won, I'm not risking my men for you. And this mine comes down.
I think we'll be all right.
I think it doesn't really matter either way. I think that you should think of a way to signal us. Because if it's been more than a couple of hours, and I start seeing monstrosities pouring out of that place, coming for us, I'm bringing the whole place down. And I'll pick through the rubble for what we need.
I just smile at Briggs and Christina and Egan. Well, I guess we've got a timetable now.
I only answer by casting Armor of Agathis at 2nd level.
I'm glad that we can have an understanding. Now take your other cask.
All right. I hop off Matilda because she can't, as she's not coming. And I give her a pat on the neck, and I go, "Okay, this is going to be really dangerous. Okay, so I want you to stay back for here. All right, you stay behind the men with the crossbows." Good girl. Good girl.
All right. Ben! We move! And you hear 50 sets of hobnailed boots start marching towards the mine entrance.
That is
Thump, 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 thump. Dust forming a small cloud from the dry weather all around them. Spears
I walk in front. I stand in the very. I point beside Vincent if he marches in front.
And then, as if an anthill stirred, you see forms start to pour out of the mine. All of the individuals that you've seen in the past might equal out to this number. They're all of the grabbing ones. It's all a whole bunch of malformed, imperfect doppelganger folk with webbed, needle-like appendages crawling and scampering out of this hole. It's probably 100 strong. And they start rampaging towards you. You hear this, just this collection of disgusting, guttural non-words just erupting forth from this gigantic mass of individuals. And instead of 100 versus 50 initiative count, what I'm going to ask for right now is 3 rolls from each person. I would like an intelligence roll.
Oh no.
I would like a proficiency plus your combat statistics roll. And I would like a constitution saving throw.
So intelligence
is this for me as well, or not including me?
This is not. No, you are in the weirdest situation, safe and sound inside the mine. But Pixie does see, before everyone can give me their rolls at their leisure, but Pixie, you do see they pay no mind to you, but you hear it before you see it. You hear this, like, just this crashing, ridiculous wall of sound coming out of every crevice that you see. And then you just have this one thought in your head, this one flash in your mind. You're like, I hope Gavin's okay, as this wall of flesh and terror pours out of this hole in the rock face. And it's quiet right after. Can I please get those rolls? We will start with Egan, please.
All right. Intelligence.
Hey.
Followed by just straight combat.
Yep.
And then Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So, with the intelligence, you find a gap and you push through. And you get out of the way of the gnashing teeth and the biting hands. And you move your way into the mass of people. And with the successful flurry of blows, you cut your way through, making room for yourself and the Zentarum to push in and make headway. On the Constitution saving throw, the few biting, scathing glances from the blows that you have taken, you feel the poison rush into your veins. But then you shrug it off. You've been through worse. You know what you're capable of, and this isn't going to take you down. Christina.
Okay, intelligence first.
Oh.
Combat, can I use my Eldritch Blast attack?
You can use your spell attack throw, yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Can I just do a spell? Nah, I can't just do a spell attack. So we'll just do an Eldritch Blast then. Fuck it. That is a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore the damage.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Big
a
damage.
Constitution saving throw.
Your intelligence, although you are not a dim-witted individual, your prowess on the battlefield leaves something to be desired. You do not find a proper way to get yourself forward, and you must expend one of your first level spell slots in order to make room for yourself to get where you need to go.
Okay.
The few
Gotta
biting
use magic missile.
Yeah. However, whatever it happened to be, you're a sorcerer, so it doesn't have to be anything in particular besides being in your repertoire. But you understand that these biting and cutting blows that have landed against you have left your body poisoned. You have the poisoned condition.
Okay.
Briggs.
How do you roll intelligence? Is just you click the
Just-
intelligence?
just the
one?
word.
Just intelligence.
Just the word? Okay.
Yeah, above the ability score.
Okay,
No.
we're gonna click that one. I'm going to roll for my cutlass because it's the same. Oof. And since I know it's, I guess I don't know. Should I roll this with advantage because I have? Because
You have advantage against poison, correct?
Yes.
Then yes, it is poison. Oh, good thing you did. You've been in a few serious fracas before. You've been deck to deck. You've been in the crush of humanity trying to kill one another. You understand what it means to make room for yourself. However, the problem is that your blade does not speak the same language, and you end up taking a couple of serious blows, getting to where you need to be. And you take 9 points of slashing damage as you make your way through the crush. And your artificial but still anatomically sound body just shrugs off the poison. It does not find purchase within your body, and you do not feel the effects. Now, Torek, you're next.
18 for intelligence.
All right.
Incredible.
And am I just like swinging Zilfrin Thorn? Is that what this?
That is what you're doing, yes.
Nat 1.
Okay.
And then it was a con save.
And then it was a Constitution save, yes.
24.
This is the most polarizing batch of rolls I've seen
So-
in a while.
Torek, you rush. You are literally the very first person
Vanguard,
to
baby.
hit the wave of smallish individuals, these rubbery creatures that have been alchemically or eldritchly created, and you just start smashing hammer into anything that's nearby, but it's too much. There's too many of them, and they pile over your body, tearing at your flesh, and you take 13 points of slashing damage. And you
Born for
feel
this.
the poison that is laced into their limbs pump into your body, and it finds no hold. Your head burns fiery, but you don't let it stop you. And before long, you hear this, you feel this mighty heartbeat, this and your body is rushed clean. And you see the last dregs of them pour out behind you as you sit at the mouth of the cavern's entrance, and the Zents are doing what you paid them to do. They're fighting off the foes that you need them to fight.
Holy shit. Were you guys expecting that? Because I was not.
Pixie, you're making your way further into the bowels of the mine.
I'm gonna start like lightly saying, Gavin.
Give me a stealth check, this time without advantage.
Ooh.
It doesn't seem to resonate too far past where you are. And it's understood, or you understand, that if Gavin's here, he's moved on. He's moving further in and further in, and he's beyond where you are.
I'm gonna run after him.
Okay. You start just running. All right. You make your way down into the bowels of the mine. The tracks lead further and further and further down. Branching side paths occurring every so often. Veins where silver was once mined out. Slag littering the entrances. And the oil-lit lanterns, dim, but providing enough light for you to see by.
It's me in the dark anyways.
Sure. And eventually, you notice a very significant upswing. The mine, at a certain point, stops, and it starts digging up, back into the mountainside. And can I get a perception, please? You open up your senses to any small variance in the pressure, in the sounds of the mine. You every so often hear a rock fall. You think it might be Gavin. And you think that perhaps he's gone too far, or he's went so far ahead, his sort of brash attitude has led him to is somewhere dangerous, and then you just hear.
Where do I hear it?
It's coming from about 40, 50 feet to your right up against the side of the wall of the cavern.
Booking it.
You dash off to the side. And you hear, Jesus, shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut up.
Why are you so far in here?
What do you mean? Why the fuck am I so far in here? Why are you so far behind? Like 100 fucking guys came pouring out of the fucking upswing here.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, and there's, yeah, I don't know. And pouring out of the fucking side passages are just a whole fucking schwack of these sons of bitches. There was a gigantic slimy bastard like we fought before. There was a bunch of guardsmen, and there was some fucking great muckety muck, some masked cocksucker that came dashing through here after all the fucking little cribblies. Well, I don't fucking know if he was a half. He was wearing a mask.
Fancy mask?
Yes, he was wearing a mask.
Yeah, I saw him too. I think he almost saw me. We gotta go help our friends, though.
What do you mean? Yeah, but what the fuck are we gonna do? Listen, okay, fuck, Jesus. All right, fuck this. And then he just turns visible. All right, we need to go. And then he just starts dashing back up the hallway.
Yeah, and I'm gonna follow right after him. I am gonna stay invisible though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yours is infinite. So as you're running, he's like, so I fucking noticed something. As I was coming down here, there's about probably a half a dozen of these fucking darkly empowered individuals. They're heading up to the upswing in the mines. I don't know where it leads, but I can tell you this: they're big, slimy bastard. He's got something weird about him. The crystal that's inside of him is pulsating, just going zhoo, 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 zhoo. It's going to be doing something, and I do not know what it is.
We have to deal with that later. Hundreds of men just went to attack our group. We gotta go.
Yeah, all right. And then he... And what are Briggs, Torek, Christina, and Egan doing as they stand at the front entrance of the mine?
Throwing up from the poison.
Yeah.
I vomit a little, and then I kind of like get up and press the digitation the chunks away, and then go, ugh, fuck, ugh, this is disgusting.
Christina, I think it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better.
Don't tell me that, Torek. Let me gaslight myself here.
We need to keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. I push forward.
So before very long, you meet up with Gavin.
Holy fuck, Gavin, you're a sight for sore eyes. What
Hey,
the fuck's
buddy.
going on in here?
We learn anything?
Yeah. No, there's something hinky going on. I do not think that I do not think that the mine is where we're going to be finding the elders. I think that perhaps there's I don't know. They stopped digging deeper. They're not looking for silver no more. There's some sort of upswing. They started digging up, and it's going to lead to I don't know what. So
We have to go, guys. We have to.
Well,
Jesus. Pixie.
Yes, I'm right here.
Where are we going? We go up? We go in
This
further
way.
into the mountain?
Back.
down, and we go up. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
All
we
right.
need to seriously talk to mine management here. We're supposed to be after silver.
This is bigger than silver. Briggs.
Briggs.
For fuck's sake.
Come on. Let's go back. And then he
Well, I'm following along.
and then yeah, he takes off. He takes off towards the bottom of the mine. And eventually, as you all travel with him, you realize that he was right, that at the very bottom, at the sort of apex of the mine's expansion downward, is a large open cavernous room that has a direct shaft leading upwards in a direction completely alien in regards to any sort of like actual geological expedition to find more silver. It's just in a random direction leading at a almost 45-degree incline upward.
Pixie, Gavin, did you see anyone go up here when we laid our assault?
Oh, yeah, I saw him. There was a masked man. He was radiating some sort of dark energy off of him, and they had one of those slimy fuckers.
I hate those things.
Yeah, but the crystal that was inside of him was thrumming with power, dark power. I do not know what it was, but it was. I could hear it. I couldn't just feel it like usual. Like before, it was, and then they had some sort of elite guardsmen with them. I do not know if they're doppelgangers or what have you, but they were armed to the teeth, and I think they had like magic weapons and the whole bit. We're getting to the fucking nitty gritty. It's gross. I do not like it, but that's what I saw.
You don't think the elders are in here?
I don't think they're in the mine, and if they are in the mine, then they're down one of these shafts, and I guess we could check for them.
You could check for them when the doppelgangers are dead.
Yeah, could be.
Let's go.
Well,
I agree.
yeah,
Yep.
Hear the threat before we look for the others.
No
Right.
way out but through here.
right.
Hey, Christina, can you shoot little balls of fire out of your hands? Have I seen you do that? Can you do that?
I don't think I can do that, sadly.
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Gav, can you shoot little balls of fire out of your hand?
No,
All right.
I can shoot. I can fire off like a jet of flame, like a.
Gav, don't you have that wand of lightning bolts?
Yeah, but he asked for fire. What's that got to do with it?
Why are you asking, Torek?
I have a bomb. And I just pick up.
Oh,
I think a lightning bolt will light that.
so
Right.
trumpet came through.
Oh yeah.
I suppose. All right.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Last ditch effort, and then we book it like hell. This is Plan L, the last letter in the alphabet.
Torek.
What?
Last letter is Z.
Oh,
I think
Plan-
that's right. No, I think
Zed.
Torque's right.
All right, we gotta send it here, boys.
it's no
okay.
time.
So, fellas, I'm fucking scared.
Today's a good day to die, Gav.
No, it's fucking not. What do you mean? That's not some. What the fuck kind of inspiring speech is
Oh,
that? Oh, it's a good
just-
day to die. What the
Just
fuck?
stay behind me. You'll be okay.
I've been bashed around trying to stay behind you before. How about instead of that, we don't fucking send it too hard against these fellas, and if we have to, we run away.
Plan Z.
That's Plan Z.
I don't know.
That's our last one. Like I'm thinking, like that's like C,
When is C?
maybe like D. Like
when
A-
are
A-
those?
Well, oh, that's like 2 or 3.
Okay, two or three. I understand.
Oh, okay, yeah. Plan number 1: kill them, get them,
Yeah, great.
pull out their soft bits. Plan number
And
2.
two.
No, plan number 2.
Bomb.
Bomb.
You know
Plan,
what?
plan number 3. The bomb don't go off or whatever. Then we
Oh,
we
then we
fucking
run.
run. Right?
We
All
run
right.
fast.
All
I
right.
mean, plan 2 and 3 are both running, really.
Oh,
I imagine there's a fair amount of running in Plan 1.
All right, let's do this.
all right.
Cat, give us good rolls.
Torek, I mean, unless somebody tries to sneak out all sneaky like, Torque's just gonna start walking forward, ready to throw down. He knows there's a fight coming.
No, we do this.
Briggs will walk beside him.
Okay.
Aaron, is my armor of Agathis expended?
What's the timeline looking like?
Well, it's temp HP. Did all of it go away when I? Oh no, I didn't take any.
No, you
damage.
didn't take any damage. You just got poisoned. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, then we're good.
Yeah.
I will check
So-
the duration on it though. It is 1
I
hour.
thought it was like
1
yeah,
hour.
it's a pretty lengthy amount of time. So
Yeah.
you folks make your way up the long mine shaft that leads upwards. It's very unlike the other mine shaft. It doesn't have any tooling marks. It looks sheer and square. You keep making your way upwards and making your way upwards. You make your way upwards, you make your way upwards. And eventually you see a pinprick of light coming from the very end of this gigantic hallway. And give me perception checks from everyone, please.
Ooh, that's pretty good for me.
Besides the turn
Oh,
back.
let's go.
Come on, mouse.
Hey yo!
We can see. We can fight. Oh my god!
I like how we have 2
Incredible.
nat 20s and I still rolled. Oh, and Christina.
Uh-huh. I got a 23.
Everyone here hears it. You understand that there's individuals just up at the entrance here. They can't be too terribly far off from the actual entrance itself, but you hear them. Muffled voices. Pixie, Egan, Tristan, Pixie, Egan, Briggs, Christina. You all make out the very faint words. It's time. It's time we end it. Will of Moander be done. For his is ours. And we finish this here. No more hiding. Now's time. When they get to the top, take away what they have, remove their elders, take them alive, and then we have what they do, just like the rest. Get yourselves ready. Then you hear a murmuring coming from a collection of voices, 4 strong. What they have will be ours. What they have will be ours. What they have will be ours.
Aaron, before we enter through the exit of the cave, I make myself look like Vincent.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll use my changeling abilities, and then I will use because I don't have the clothes or the armor, sadly, and I didn't think ahead. So instead, I'm going to use do I do it? I can't use minor illusion to give myself his clothes, can I?
No.
Okay.
You have shift weave.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll just give myself like a standard like soldier outfit from that.
Yeah.
And I'll look like Vincent. Okay, perfect. Easy.
All right. So at that, you all continue on your way upwards.
Mm-hmm.
And you arrive at the exit to this strange, incredibly square mine shaft. And real quick, seems like you've climbed maybe 400 or 500 feet directly upwards. Did you find yourself here?
Oh God.
It opens up. I can move you guys back if you'd like.
I mean, I'm fine where I am.
Yeah, I had a feeling. This map, this map's been planned for a little while, and so it's not to scale. Sorry, but you come across a ruined bridge. Spiderweb encased statues to gods that you do not recognize lie on either side of the now stone cobbled walkway. 2 pillars holding up the remnants of an ancient bridge lead out into the abyss, leading down several hundred feet into a river valley below. 4 crossbow wielding, incredibly intimidating looking individuals covered in magical armor, wielding magical weapons, followed very closely behind by a flail-wielding, masked cultist stand upon this bridge. On the side that is closest to you is one of the ooze-like constructs that you are all too familiar with at this point. The crystal in its chest, bulging the creature in very routine cycles, inwards, outwards, and you hear it before you see it. There's the crystal inside of it is giving off an energy that is foul and very apparent. The cultist, standing behind, looks upon you all. Egan, can I get a perception check, please? Egan, your eyes go wide with shock. You're taken aback. The masked individual that stands before the guardsmen that are there is not the same half-elven man that Pixie had seen moments before. It's your mother. Or at least someone wearing the guise of your mother. Standing 7.5 feet tall, broad-shouldered, flail-wielding, bulky, Egan's mom. Well, I suppose it was only a matter of time. Should have ignored that letter. Tried telling you. Everything was fine. It's all going to be okay. Town was doing good. Couldn't leave well enough alone. Stay in your cushy little villa. Didn't have to be like this, Egan. You can still turn around. And then she lifts up the mask, lets it rest on top of her head.
I look at Egan and I go, with all due respect, and I just fucking start charging into fight.
That's initiative.
I don't know. Egan, can you hear us? Oh, you're muted.
Oh, I can hear Jake.
Oh, I cannot.
I cannot see or hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. I actually cannot hear Jake at all.
Oh,
I
that's
can hear
weird.
Jake fine.
Little technical difficulties here.
That's funny because you can't hear Jake, but Jake can't hear anyone but you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get right back to Egan. Check 1, 2.
Hey, can you hear us? Oh,
Fading in, fading out.
The longest time you were the only person I could hear, Aaron.
Oh, that's funny. All right.
Now I can hear Jake, but I can't see him. But I'll take that.
I can hear and see Jake.
Okay, I can see you. I can hear you. So that is what you heard, Egan. Did you catch all that about your mother?
Yeah, I did. Like I said, you were the only person I could hear.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
And I
What was
rolled
your
initiative.
response? Oh, you just rolled initiative. Oh! I missed that. Okay.
Yeah.
Egan
Well, then-
wasting breath on words that could be used to swing an axe.
I see. Well, I guess that means one of these, doesn't it?
There was no really words to respond with, so.
The only appropriate response is bonk.
The only thing we know is bonk. There it is. There's the whole bitch.
Brought you an arrow.
You may want to adjust my volume. I had to refresh.
No, you're okay.
Okay, good.
All right. Let me get everybody's initiative here real quick.
Everybody's, including mine. I'm still invisible.
Are you just going to
If you
stand
wanna
there?
fight.
Yeah. You can stand there invisible if you really feel like it.
Finally, I get a good initiative roll.
Oh God, it's been 19 games since you've had a good.
Literally.
I don't think you've had a good initiative this whole campaign.
I don't think so, man.
Okay, so breaks
17.
Christina,
15. Don't you mean Vincent?
Gavin, Torek,
19.
Egan,
4.
what's your mother's name again?
Jezreel.
Jezreel. I had this all down last time. Pixie, you go first.
1 sec, sorry.
I
Don't
get
you
to
hate
go
it when
first.
the wall
and
falls
He's,
down?
he's just not used to it. He's unprepared
Yeah.
for the good rolls. He's caught off guard.
It's been a good night for Pixie.
Yeah, rolls have been above 10. Brandon.
Fuck me sideways. All right, whatever.
It's gonna be
It'll
dirty
be all
Pixie.
right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
All right, it's my turn to go.
It is.
That's so unusual. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash. It's not an attack, so you said this. You said this is not to scale, right?
It's technically to scale. The little 5-foot squares are 5-foot squares. Like that is, but if you're looking to if you're using the ruler measuring tool, I don't think it's accurate.
Okay, so I'm gonna. That's 40 feet of
yeah, no.
movement. And then I am going to use. Can I?
As you get within the radius of this pulsating creature, give me a wisdom saving throw.
$15.
15. You feel a wave of spiritual pressure crush against you, seemingly from all sides. It pushes into your back and on your temples and in the core of your abdomen, and you feel it on your legs, and you just push past it. What do you do?
I'm jumping across the bridge.
Give me an athletics.
Oh no!
It's an 8,
Uh-oh.
5.
What a terrible time for the rolls to fail.
I don't think you make it.
What's
Here, what are
Pixie's
long
strength?
jump rules again?
We gotta
What's Pi-
check.
What's Pixie's strength? I have the jump calculator.
Yeah, do you got the jump calculator?
I
Isn't it
do.
0?
Pixie's
Pixie's
strength.
strength is +0. Yeah, it's 10.
10. With a running start. Wait. No jump spell. No boots of striding and springing. No, you're not a thief, rogue. You're not a. Okay. You're with a running start. Your long jump is 10 feet horizontally.
That's 10 feet.
You made it.
Like right to here.
Yep. That's where you made it to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 10 feet. That's 50 feet, and then I'm gonna move 2 squares forward. Do you want me to roll a stealth to see if they like notice?
No, but I do want you to roll a dexterity check.
Flat dexterity?
Sorry. A dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
He really wants you to fall down the
Fuck
hole.
me, man. 11.
Oh.
That's an 11 dexterity saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Right here. There it is. That patch of bridge has fallen out from underneath you.
Ooh.
You make your way off of it, you scramble and pull yourself up. And then what was your stealth check?
Oh, you said you
With
did
advantage. With advantage. Yeah, because I wanted the dexterity first to see if you died.
23.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So you throw yourself over, and then it just looks like a natural crumbling of the bridge.
Primo. That's my turn.
Okay. Torek, you're up.
Yo. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna walk up.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yup.
Give him the bonk.
13.
13.
Yup.
Torek, you hit a solid wall of this divine, otherworldly pressure, and you can't move farther. Oh, oops. I don't want that. And you cannot move farther than right here.
He's still within 10 feet of me, right?
He is within 10 feet of you.
Sweet. I drop the hammer and I go through. To make a DC 14 con save.
Oh!
Or that dude is getting yeeted!
Incredible.
This feels like an appropriate time to switch to the dice cam, I would say. It's time for dice cam? I would say it's time for dice cam.
Yep. DC 14. Let's go.
I believe.
Guys, I'm so scared. Please roll low for once in your goddamn life. Let's go!
Let's fucking go.
That's a nat 1.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
How far back does he get knocked?
Just 10 feet, which is enough.
It's just here, man.
Could I have gotten lower? Is there a way I could have gotten lower?
So he's here.
Yeah.
That'd be 5 feet. That's 10 feet.
He wouldn't go this way?
You could. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Oh, I see where you're trying. I'm sorry. I see what you're getting at.
I'm trying to get under
Absolutely.
him to launch him that way.
So its girth billows over the side of the bridge, and its gelatinous form is barely hanging on to the bridge itself. Just due to the bulk of it, 10 feet back leaves still like an entire chunk of it on the bridge. However, it will need to pull itself up or pull some sort of shenanigans to get back up.
Okay.
After Torek, it is Briggs. Oh, I need to put
All
Briggs
right.
on the map.
Yeah, I'm
where's
not
our
there.
pirate?
I'm just invisible, which is fine.
No, Pixie's invisible. I'm gonna go pee.
No, it's some new tech. You know,
It's the new meta.
1, 2. Oh, the man, that's so sad. 1, 2. Oh wait, I
Also-
can dash.
Aaron, where's Gavin?
Gavin's there.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah.
Is he this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
One with Gavin under him.
oh, I can't see that.
Yeah, I also can't see any nameplates. Anyway, I'm gonna bonus action dash
Hell yeah.
to get beside the big old gloppy monster.
Give me a wisdom
imagine
saving
I
throw.
have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please.
I believe in myself.
Oh, damn it.
Ooh. You get right here.
Well, then I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
I was gonna push him, but I can't, so we're gonna shoot him instead.
Take the shove action. 20. 20 hits.
Yeah.
Ooh. Poopy dice roll.
6. Bang! A hunk of gelatinous, undulating
There it is. I was waiting for it. I
creature
was waiting for it.
is blown out and scatters into the abyss, drifting downwards. After breaks, it is Christina.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that the check that creature would need to make to pull itself back up would be like a dexterity saving throw or something like that?
It's hard to say.
Hmm.
You just want to hex him so he's stuck there.
No, I don't have any spell slots left. I was thinking of mind slivering it to give it negative 1d4 on its next saving throw. But I also don't want to give away that I'm Vincent. So, or that I'm not Vincent, I should say. You know what? Fuck it. The jig's up. What's the range on that? That'll be 60 feet. I'm going to... Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to Eldritch Blast whatever pieces of stone and bridge that thing is holding on to. Just lay some fucking force damage into the bridge there to try to sort of crumble it out from under this thing and make it fall.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Okay, and I get 2 beams, so I get to attack twice, but I do attack at disadvantage because I'm poisoned. Ooh! That's only 1 damage, fuck.
That is the unluckiest shit I've ever seen in my
That
goddamn
is the
life.
luckiest attack rolls with disadvantage and the unluckiest damage rolls.
That is brutal.
2 tiny little pinpricks of stone are shaved away from the handhold that the creature is grasping onto.
God, fuck.
Does not cause any real amount of damage.
Okay. Then as my bonus action, I'm going to use Tentacle of the Deep and put it right next to this thing and attack it.
Okay.
So Tentacle of the Deep is at disadvantage as well. Okay. That is a 26 with disadvantage.
26 hits.
And it deals 5 cold damage, and the thing's speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
That was some god tier D20 rolling.
And after Christina, it is Gavin. Gavin takes a step this way.
Yeah, he does.
And is it? What is this? Is this from like
Oh, yeah, like that. A bang. Ha! Yeah. Okay. So, Gavin produces the wand of lightning bolts, aims it directly in front of him, and a thunderous wave of electrical energy blasts out from the tip of the wand and slams through 3 of the individuals, including Egan's mother, and they make dexterity saving throws. Okay. Front. Then I believe that is 8d6.
8d6 for a lightning bolt, yeah, and it's DC 15 for the wand.
Gotcha. Okay. It seems as if the one in the front took the brunt of the electrical damage. A smoking hole blown through the magical plate that sits on the front of his chest, and out of the back you see wisps of smoke rising up, all of his hair standing on end, and crackles of pink scarring in an electrical pattern rising up his neck, but he still stands. And the other 2 in behind seemingly taking a significantly smaller amount of electrical damage. After Gavin, Egan's mother, Jezreel, holds up her hands to the sky and chants. The words seem to be coming out faster and faster and faster. And then I need... nope, there's no saving throw attached to it. Everyone in this circle. I think that's big enough.
Looking for 10-foot radius.
Silence.
Ooh. Is it targeted on a person or the area?
The area.
Okay, so we can just move out of it. But that's still poopy.
Hold on, I'm just checking that that is big enough.
It does have 120.
20, yeah, it does. 20-foot radius sphere.
Yeah.
So...
that should be 40 feet in diameter, Aaron.
Yeah, yeah. So it would be... 5, 10, 15, 20, 30,
8 squares.
40. Wow! Yep, from here to here, basically, except imagine it being a sphere. Yeah. Okay. Okay, from anywhere between anywhere from this this square to this square, top to bottom, is completely silenced. You will need to move out onto the bridge in order to cast most magic. After Jezreel's turn, it is the guards. Just a volley. Chunk, 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 chunk. As they lower their crossbows at you and just fire. One of them at Briggs, one at Torek, 2 at Gavin.
I assume it's the 2 that got hit by lightning bolts that shoot Gavin.
Briggs, your AC?
You're muted.
16.
16, that is a miss. Torek, yours is right now
20.
20, miss. And I need to roll one more for Gavin. Okay, 1 chunk hits right into Gavin, and as Gavin is struck, A flame erupts from the wound. He cries out in pain.
Silently.
Yeah, silently. You just hear... And and he takes some damage. Then it is Egan's turn. Did we lose Egan?
Jake, no.
I don't know.
Looks
Jake
like
was
it.
just there and then gone.
Oh, there we go. Jake, you're back. Jake. Jake, I see you moving now. Jake.
Mm-hmm. Hello, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, you're there. You're there.
Oh, okay.
You are not on the stream, but
Unfortunately, I
One
also
sec.
cannot hear Jake or see
Is it
Jake
my
right
turn
now.
in initiative,
Oh.
Aaron?
it is your turn in initiative, but you are missing from almost everyone's.
I can see and hear you.
It's
Jake.
just you and me here in my little world.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I refresh again?
1 sec. Yeah, one more time. One more time. Everybody, quick refresh. Everybody, quick refresh.
All right.
Yeah.
All
just
right.
Get it. Technical difficulties, everyone. We love it. We love to see it. Wouldn't be Twitch without it.
Holy cow, there's 6 whole people here.
Yeah, hey, everybody's back.
Still no Jake though.
Knock on wood.
Oh, I have Jake now.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I'm here now.
you are here for me.
For some of us.
And for some of us, you're here for me and not for Tristan. Unfortunately.
Ooh, which wild magic rage is that?
Ooh. I think we lost him again. Yeah, he's gone. Ooh, this is rough.
We've got an Egan typing.
Egan is typing. Grab a hand puppet and their best Egan impression. Wait, hold on. Vargil is summoned next to the big ooze thing. Okay, I can do that.
Oh yeah, it's a little.
Just a little booger. Little snot man.
I think Egan's jumping.
Boots
Oh,
of jump,
Boots.
yo!
Let's go.
If they take an action to activate Aaron, then Egan will have to use their action to dash. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, can't
yeah.
attack.
Okay, athletics, boots of jump, can't attack. Okay, moving on, moving on.
Oh, I think the guy's gonna have to make a save. I think Squidward's gonna have to make a save.
Vargil explodes, dealing force damage to the ooze. D6 damage to... Okay. Noted, noted. Okay. Dex save to avoid. That is a 6.
Hmm.
Hello, Bane.
Hello, Bane.
Good to see you. It is now the ooze creature's turn. It will attempt to pull itself up. Well, let's see. It slumps. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you. Good type. The gods bless your soul.
Oh, it pulls itself up. It will draw an attack of opportunity from Briggs.
Yeah.
Mess him up.
Question.
Yes.
Wait. Creatures. No other creatures within 5 feet of me. Perfect.
Gutless. 17
Oh.
hits.
I rolled the wrong one, so I'm just gonna pretend this is the one.
Oh, God. Okay, 15 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
It counts for Rakish Audacity because nobody's within 5 feet of me other than that creature.
All right. So the creature, you just hear its, or you see its like ooze-like mouth, the sort of like quasi-humanoid visage of its face open up in this like silent call of rage. This, and then it closes, and you feel that same pressure. And then it picks up as you hit it. And can I get a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh, he's good at these. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, +3. So that's actually a 24.
Sure.
Briggs, you brace yourself and set your feet into the stone. Torek, can I also receive a dexterity saving throw, please?
Sure.
Just do the Briggs thing.
10.
You did not do the Briggs thing.
Torek, you similarly brace yourself 2 feet on the ground, one leg pushed forward, but it does not stop you. You're pushed 10 feet backward.
What a dick.
I mean, you did do it to it, so...
Yeah, I know, but that's my thing.
Then it gets its attack, and it is going to attack Briggs.
Fair enough. You know.
That is a strike. And Briggs, can I get a quick athletics check from you, please?
I am also okay at these.
Hey, you slide out and muscle your way out of the grasp of this creature as it tries to engulf you inside of its mass.
Yep.
Then it is back up to the very top of initiative Pixie.
Did I not take any damage from that?
No, it didn't. No, it did not deal damage.
No,
Which one of these crossbowmen
Mhm.
hit Gavin?
This one here.
Sorry, do that again? I missed it.
This one here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move over there, and then I'm gonna stab him with my dagger of venom.
Okay.
Which should be at advantage.
Yeah, you are invisible.
Sure is. That will hit.
Oh.
Okay. Is this
Sneak attack.
Oh. Is what?
Oh my, that man is not okay.
He doesn't make the Constitution saving throw for the poison damage either. He dies.
Yeah, he just took 29 damage.
I'm pretty. Didn't he get electrocuted anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. He sure took a light.
And then I will use my bonus action with my grapple dagger to stab the one in front of Egan.
Oh. No, not that one.
Don't think that hits.
No, it does not.
That's my turn.
Okay. Then after Pixie, it is Torek.
All right. Can I walk closer to this thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can. Okay.
Well, I assume you can try again.
10. 15. Hold on.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, okay. I figured that was coming. 14.
14. You do make it.
Okay.
So the DC is 14 then.
It is exactly 14.
Yeah,
we've seen we've seen a 15 and we've seen a 13.
Yeah.
One of them failed, the other didn't.
I'm gonna keep running through Briggs' space, and I'm going to try and jump the chasm.
Give me an athletics.
Your strength is currently 19, right?
Yeah.
And so your long jump is 19 feet before you have to roll.
Oh, okay. You can just make that.
Yeah, but like, what would it have been? Oh, can I jump further?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
I leap as far as I can on a 25.
Brendan.
You're still limited by your movement for jumping.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, okay. And then you would
But
be.
you
yeah,
have to dash to even get to the other side.
You would, yeah.
That's
No matter
fine.
where you jump.
That would be your whole turn.
And then you can just take your full dash movement from wherever you were, which was right here, right?
30, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah.
Okay, then after Torek's turn,
Unless he's got a bonus action.
No,
You
no
got a
bonus action. I am going. Actually, I do. Bonus action cast Sanctuary on Christina.
Am I within range?
60 feet, I think, for Sanctuary. Or maybe Sanctuary's touch.
Sanctuary might be touch.
I'm gonna check.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
it's still out of range.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Not close enough.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm good.
After Torek, it is Briggs.
What do you think I'm gonna do, everybody?
Stem!
I sure am.
Stick him with the pointy end.
No way!
God damn! That is
Yeah.
22 fucking piercing damage.
God, I love Briggs. See, I'm letting Briggs
Poke.
do his thing. He clearly wants to fight a big thing alone, and I'm like, sure.
Poke!
I did it.
It goes. Whoa, 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 whoa. You make another dexterity saving throw.
Easy.
Oh my god!
You just hold your ground. Okay. After Briggs, it's Christina.
Okay. As a object interaction, Aaron, can I tuck one of those greater healing potions into Gavin's belt on the way past?
No.
No? Does that take my action, bonus action?
Bonus.
Bonus? Okay. I can live with a bonus action. So I'm going to tuck a potion into his belt on the way past, and I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets me here, which is still inside the silence, isn't it?
Sure is.
Shit. Okay, I'm going to go one more step forward. And that's it, and that uses my whole turn, because I have to dash to get there.
Okay.
So that I'm outside the range of the silence.
Yeah. It's Gavin's turn. Gavin looks left, looks right. he had to do the same as you.
Yep.
No! Egan's mother holds up her hand and grasps an amulet that is on their chest and rips it off of their neck and holds it up high into the sky. It is the old symbol of Moander, the toothed and gnarled maw, the clay rough figure of decay and change, and crushes it in her hand. And she points the other hand as a wave of purple eldritch energy rushes down from the symbol through her arm, through her chest, into her hand, out of the outstretched palm, into the jelly-like creature.
Uh-oh.
And she just shouts, "Come back!" And the ray hits the creature and then...
Where is this spell originating from? Her or the creature?
Her.
Okay.
Christina, Gavin, Briggs, make dexterity saving throws.
Easy.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I rolled with
Gavin makes his.
You have
You're
disadvantage of
you're
poison.
poisoned.
Yeah.
Okay. Christina gets very lucky and is only pushed 10 feet back.
Okay.
That direction. Gavin and Briggs made their saves.
Yeah, Gavin. Although,
Did you
Gavin,
people that
please
have
step back.
proficiency in art poisoned?
Wait, it disappeared.
Yeah.
I imagine it's going to appear somewhere where we don't want it to be.
She pokeballed it.
I don't like this anymore. Okay, it's smaller now.
At least it shrank.
Oh, Jake's back.
Wait, what? Oh no.
Oh, shit.
It's fine. Briggs is here. This is my thing. I sit in the corner with like a lieutenant, and we just slug it out.
It's kind of true.
Everybody, please leave me alone.
Forming out of the crystal at the very center, you see first a skeleton, glowing purple. Then that skeleton from the very heart where the crystal lies explodes out with musculature. That musculature is then covered in a radiating wave of scales, and then seemingly pulled from the ether itself, all of the accoutrement, all of the armaments, weapons, armor, magical items come shifting onto the form, and it is him, once again, the champion of the god of murder, the new creature that stands at the forefront of the armies of Moander. It is the red dragonborn that has confronted you since you've come to Thornhold. And it's right there, my friends, that I think we're going to end it for the evening.
Yeah, that's fair.
God damn, dude.
I throw up again when I get thrown backwards, Aaron.
Oh, man.
As much as I hate killing it right in the middle of initiative.
I have a feeling this fight could go a while.
This one might be going on for a little while, yeah. Yeah. So, so it's there that we are going to leave it off for the evening. Everybody, thank you for coming in and watching. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. Thank you to Queen for the sub. Thank you to Bucket for the sub. We always appreciate that. It gives us a push to keep going, and it shows that you really love what we're doing here. And we appreciate every single time that you do it. It's not needed, but we do appreciate it a lot. Bucket, we love you. Miss Liz, love you. Sylvie, love you. Queen, if you're still around and not in that meeting anymore, love you. TJ, love you.
We love Queen if she's still in that meeting.
Yeah, even if you're in that meeting, still love you, I guess. But quick update before we actually head out and close it off for the evening. Coming here really soon is going to be our very first game of After the Fall, our inaugural very first Vampire the Masquerade miniseries. We're just going to be doing a couple of recording sessions, and then bing, bang, boom, it's going to be coming out live, and we're going to all try to be in the chat with everybody as that airs. Stay tuned at the beginning of October, coming up real quick. We're going to be doing our very first sponsored one-shot. That's from A Divine Calling, ran by Ginger Gal Games, the sponsor for the evening. They're coming out with a Kickstarter, and they've asked us to come and show the support for it and give a rough play test of exactly how the game works and what it's all about. So that's going to be us.
Hype as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Super excited for that. That's our first sponsor. Shout out. Bing bang. Gang gang.
I get to play a stoner as a class. Let's go.
Yeah. It has
person as a class.
It has such classes as stoner or weeb or loner. There's plenty of classes that are kind of tongue in cheek and super fun, and it's based on like if sort of mythological divinity grabbed and made host the these impressionable young high school students. So that should be
in the chat. Like, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, goth chicks and fishnets?
Have you been listening to your Cure records?
Yeah.
Have you heard the latest Cradle of Filth? Yeah. Both are very important for the worship of the goth lords. yeah. Shout out Jake wearing the Cradle of Filth shirt. I didn't even notice.
Oh, that's so funny. OG goth dad.
Yeah. And we've planned out a session 0 for our live stream Cyberpunk campaign as well. It's going to be, we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming down the pipe, actually. We've got a shit ton of content coming out for y'all, up to and including, a whole bunch of shit. Cyberpunk, Vampire 5th Edition, and A Divine Calling. So we're going to be doing Baldur's Gate once again tomorrow. We haven't had, what are we doing anything on Friday this week? Are we actually doing anything on Friday?
I got nothing.
But were we? No, not you, Brendan. No, I mean, as a group, did we have any planned session 0 kind of shenanigans going on?
We should check the Discord before we say anything.
I'm definitely doing that. Okay, so Divine Calling we're doing 25th for the session 0, so that's fine. We've got next, not this Saturday, but the one. Okay, so we can start Vampire here real soon, and then Cyberpunk is to be determined. We're good. Okay, community night. I'm gonna post it right now. Fucking everybody that's in the chat, come out for community night this week. Yeah, let's try to do a community night this week. Get one actually going. We're gonna do community night this week. Among Us,
Amogus,
Jackbox, Games. Got it. Okay. And everybody give us it's your birthday on Friday. Oh my goodness, Sylvie, what the fuck? How did I not know that? I think you've said that.
Happy birthday.
Sylvie's birthday Friday?
I love you all dearly, but I have to go to the bathroom so bad. Goodbye.
When goths die, they end up in the Sisters of Mercy choir. Yeah. Yeah, and if they've been a good goth, they go to the Sister of Mercy's choir, and if they've been a bad goth, then they have to listen to the last Cure album, like the Not Disintegration. And then if they've just been kind of mid, then they just get stuck at a KMFDM concert where everybody's on ketamine. Sorry. Okay, so everybody, we're gonna find somebody to raid real quick. I'm gonna just kill these. Yeah, that's right, everybody. I've listened to goth music before. I have musical taste.
Welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh hell yeah, dude! If I could secure us a sweet Raid Shadow Legends sponsor. Oh, shout out! By the way, shout out friggin' Adventure Dice. Like seriously, I can't wait to get my next set. I'm gonna get their Advent calendar. I'm gonna get my at the Advent calendar that they have. They've got like the 25 days of dice for their Advent calendar. Adventure Dice, like they're a BC company that flogs dice. Questkeep has like always like flogs their stuff and uses their dice. They have like jumbo dice and liquid cores and like gigantic rubber dice and wooden ones. Like they're all super fucking cool. I'd love a KMFDM concert too. Like you and me both. I do because KMFDM is a drug against war, right? Yeah. Let's see. Who can we raid? We've got Critical Bard. We got Blackwater. We're gonna raid Blackwater, obviously. Yeah. They're playing a game where they're like vampires in the Victorian age of England fighting against in the pre-war raid against England. And they're fighting Nazis
as well.
So anyway, everybody, thanks for sticking around. Love you all. We're gonna go and raid Blackwater D&D because they are just great folk and they tell awesome stories. So love y'all. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.